doodle, thinky doodle. Yeah, yeah. Thinky doodle, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thinky doodle, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so are you ready to dive in?
Always.
All right, so today we are looking at some fascinating predictions about the year 2025.
Oh, wow. 2025, that's right around the corner.
I know, right? And the source for these predictions, you guessed it,
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. It's amazing how this show just keeps on predicting the future.
It really is. I mean, some of their past predictions are spot on. It's a little spooky, actually.
Like, what are some of the things they've gotten right in the past? Just to remind everybody.
Oh, man, where do I even begin? They predicted Donald Trump's presidency.
Yeah, that's right.
They predicted the Disney-Fox merger,
Whoa.
the invention of smartwatches,
Oh, yeah.
the discovery of the Higgs boson particle,
Oh, wow.
and even the Siegfried and Roy Tiger attack.
No way. That's crazy. I mean, those are just a few examples.
It's mind-boggling, right?
It makes you wonder what they've got in store for us in 2025.
That's what we're here to find out.
Exactly. So this video we're looking at today unpacks some pretty wild predictions.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, we're talking potential U.S.-China conflict, widespread virtual reality,
Oh, wow.
the rise of AI, a female president, and even baby translator technology.
Baby translators. Now, that's something I'd love to see.
Right. No more guessing games with those little ones.
Sign me up for that one.
Me too. So let's start with that U.S.-China conflict because it's definitely a hot topic these days.
It is, and The Simpsons have actually touched on this before in a few different episodes.
What specific events or trends make you think that this prediction might actually have some weight to it?
Well, for starters, we're already seeing a lot of tension between the two countries.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to things like trade technology and military power.
Right.
And then you have the whole issue with Taiwan, which China claims as its own territory.
And the South China Sea as well.
Exactly. So there are definitely some flashpoints that could easily escalate.
So you're saying this isn't just some random plot point?
No, I think The Simpsons are picking up on some very real geopolitical anxieties.
Oh, that's a bit unsettling. But it's important to be aware of these things.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move on to a prediction that's a little more
Fun.
Yeah. Virtual reality.
Ah, yes, the metaverse.
The metaverse. The video paints a picture of 2025 where everyone is plugged in, living their lives in these incredibly immersive digital worlds.
Sounds like Ready Player One.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But how realistic is that, do you think? Are we really headed for a future where VR is everywhere?
Well, VR technology has come a long way in recent years,
For sure.
and it's becoming more affordable and accessible, but there's still some challenges.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, not everyone is comfortable with the idea of strapping a headset to their face and escaping into a virtual world.
Sure.
There are also concerns about things like motion sickness and eye strain.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then there's the whole issue of privacy and data security.
That's a big one.
So while I think VR will definitely become more prevalent in our lives, I don't think it's going to completely take over anytime soon.
So no Ready Player One just yet.
Probably not, but who knows what the future holds.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so another big prediction from the video is the rise of AI.
AI. Oh, yeah, this is a fascinating one.
Right. It suggests that AI will be deeply integrated into pretty much every aspect of our lives by 2025. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, AI is already making its presence felt in many areas.
Like what?
Think about self-driving cars,
Yeah.
personalized medicine, even things like customer service chatbots.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So by 2025, I think it's safe to say that AI will be even more sophisticated and ubiquitous.
Okay, but is that necessarily a good thing?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Right.
AI has the potential to do a lot of good in the world.
Like what?
It can help us solve complex problems, automate tasks, and even improve our quality of life. But there are also risks.
Such as?
Well, there are concerns about job displacement as AI takes over more and more tasks.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people are worried about.
And then there are the ethical implications of AI, especially when it comes to things like decision-making and bias.
Right, so we need to make sure that AI is developed and used responsibly.
Exactly. We need to have those conversations now so that we can harness the power of AI for good.
That makes sense. All right, let's move on to a prediction that's a little less tech-focused. A female president.
Ah, yes. The Simpsons have actually predicted this a few times.
They have.
Yeah. Most famously in an episode from 2000 where Lisa becomes president after Trump.
Whoa.
It's pretty eerie how that played out.
It really is. So do you think they'll be right again? Will we see a female president in 2025?
It's certainly possible. I mean, we've seen a growing number of women in leadership positions in recent years.
That's true.
And there are several qualified female candidates who could potentially run in the next election.
So it's not just a pipe dream.
No, I think it's a very real possibility.
And what kind of impact do you think a female president would have on American politics?
I think it would be a historic moment, and it could potentially change the way we view women in leadership roles.
For sure.
It could also inspire a new generation of girls and women to pursue their dreams.
That would be amazing.
I think it would send a powerful message to the world that America is ready for a female president.
I agree. Okay, now for the prediction that I think a lot of parents out there are really hoping for. Baby translators.
Oh, yes. This one is pure genius.
Right. Imagine being able to understand what your baby is trying to tell you.
No more guessing games.
No more endless crying for no apparent reason.
It would be a parenting game changer.
Totally. So realistically, how far off are we from this kind of technology?
Well, there are already some apps and devices that claim to be able to translate baby cries,
Real.
but they're not perfect by any means.
I can imagine.
But the technology is improving all the time.
So you're saying there's hope?
Definitely. I think it's just a matter of time before we have a reliable baby translator.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
Yeah.
From U.S.-China conflict to baby translators, The Simpsons have given us a lot to think about.
They really have. What stands out to you the most from all these predictions?
I think the overarching theme is that the future is going to be shaped by technology in ways we can't even imagine yet. And it's up to us to make sure that technology is used for good.
So it's not just about predicting the future, but shaping it.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to use our knowledge and our ingenuity to create a better world for ourselves and for future generations.
Well said. That's a great message to leave our listeners with.
Thanks. It was a pleasure being here.
And to all of you listening out there, which of these predictions do you think is most likely to come true? And how do you think it will impact your life? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Doodle, thinky doodle. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thinky doodle.